Welcome back to Aloha Stadium, where it looks like Iolani will wrap up their second straight state championship. They lead 35-14 over Radford with 2 minutes left in the game. But tomorrow, another busy day as the 13th ranked Cincinnati Bearcats come in to play the Hawaii Warriors in a nationally televised matchup. Now, Hawaii's had a tough schedule this year. They began the season with a 56-10 loss to then 5th ranked Florida. Now they're hoping to redeem themselves against another BCS-bound team.
We took a pretty good butt whipping against Florida, so, kind of redemption for me. And, a lot of the guys are just excited to get out there and go play.
They're a senior defense. I think they have 10 seniors starting on their defense. So it's going to be a big challenge for us.
We can really prove how good of a team we are and what we've come from.
If we beat this team, it kind of can make people rethink about how the BCS is ran.
Now, on the other hand, as Big East champions, Cincinnati will be going to a BCS game regardless whether they win or lose. But to them, losing is not an option. This morning, the team did a walkthrough at Aloha Stadium. The Bearcats sound off on what they need to do to make sure their 9-hour flight home is not a miserable one.
Establishing the run game this week is going to be really big for us because, obviously it'll be tough to pass if they know it's coming every down. So I think establishing the run and then building off that will help us out.
They're not quite the team that they were last year. They went undefeated last year into the BCS. But they're a good team. As far as the defensive line goes, it's probably one of the best offensive lines we faced. And it's a challenge when you play a team that does something as unique as they do with the way they pass the ball and the way they do things on offense.
Now, kickoff for tomorrow's game is at 6:30 p.m. and will be broadcast nationally on ESPN.
Who can forget the last time that the University of Hawaii played Cincinnati at Aloha Stadium? Both teams participated in some not so pleasant exchanges. Both benches cleared, and UH came away with a 20-19 win. A lot has changed since then. The 13th ranked Bearcats are headed to their first BCS bowl game, while Hawaii will be saying aloha to 35 seniors tomorrow night.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun game, going against a BCS team this year, and I just can't wait to go out with a bang,
For the first time this season, the Warriors are having fun. Hawaii's 3-game win streak is the longest of the season, and with good reason. During that stretch, UH's defense has forced 10 turnovers and sacked opposing quarterbacks 17 times, while the offense is averaging 38 points per game. And this week, the offense will face their toughest test in some time. Cincinnati's defense ranks 25th in the country, giving up just 19 points per contest.
This defense is really tough, one of the toughest that we've played this year. They've had a bunch of sacks. They play well. They're a senior defense. I think they have 10 seniors starting on their defense, probably the toughest since Florida.
Leading the way for the Bearcat offense is quarterback Tony Pike. The senior gunslinger had to have his throwing arm surgically repaired earlier in the year, but that hasn't stopped him from tossing 17 touchdowns and leading Cincinnati to the 21st most potent air attack in the country.
We go against, ball swing offense every day, so we're used to it, and it's going to be, pass rush. I love these kind of games, when we get a pass rush all day. So.
But no matter the outcome, when the final whistle sounds, 35 seniors will take part in the traditional senior walk.
Obviously, they're, Big East team, they look down on the WAC, which is like almost every other conference in America. But, we got to go out there and put up a fight, especially, we want to win this game for the seniors. This is the last game here, and they're going to go do the senior walk and all that. So it'd be a great way to send them out.
Kickoff between the 7-5 Warriors and the 10-2 Bearcats is scheduled for 6:30 p.m. tomorrow night. The game will be broadcast live on ESPN2.
All right, thanks, Mike. The Bearcats, of course, favored, but not by much, yeah?
Yeah, only by 7 points, and as Guy was saying while the package was running, it's the second to last time for them fans to do what, Guy?
Tailgate!
That's
your priorities.
Of absolutely.
Course. No doubt about it. Real quick, game time temperature forecast up there?
Nice stuff. Just go.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.
And tomorrow night, huge matchup for the UH football team. Warriors wrap up their regular season versus 13th ranked Cincinnati. Bearcats, like Hawaii, and only 2 other schools have used 5 quarterbacks. They're running up with junior Tony Pike, who despite a broken left forearm, has thrown for 2,060 yards and 17 touchdowns.
Who plays with, a broken forearm and stuff like that, so that just shows his character, strong-minded guy, and he's awesome passer. He can scramble.
Not only is he talented and can run and has great ability, but he's a tough guy because that if he's playing with a broken arm, he's a tough guy.
Again, kickoff tomorrow night because of national TV is 6:30. And just complete.
Warrior football team will host BCS Bowl-bound and Big East champion Cincinnati in the final game of the regular season. Huge game for the Warriors, who would love to close out with a win for the senior class.
You know, we're focusing more on the seniors and their last game, a regular season game at home, and we're playing a good football team, so we want to play as good as we can.
We can really prove how good of a team we are and what we've come from. We've really progressed our team and we've gotten a lot better, so this is just a stage to showcase our talents and stuff like that.
We took a pretty good butt whipping against Florida, so kind of redemption for me, and a lot of guys are just excited to get out there and go play.